Oh, shoot.
Good morning and welcome to Quilts and Coffee on the first Friday of the new year.
We're starting over.
And what a
new year.
What a new year. I mean,
Snow.
snow.
All
More
over.
snow. More snow. I'm tired of snow.
I still
Time
have a hard
for
time getting
projects.
out of my driveway.
Do ya?
I do.
Yeah. Well, I know, I think until yesterday morning, nope, I think I did it yesterday morning too. Until this morning, I think I scooped in front of my driveway every day just so that we could get out if we had to, you know, and stuff. But anyway, so what have you guys been working on during snowstorm?
Well, I've been working on a
3-yard quilt.
3-yard quilt.
Only
Okay.
it's
Yes.
bigger than the 3-yard quilt.
It uses the 3-yard quilt book. Do you happen to know which one?
No, not right off.
Because we got easy peasy
Lots
and
of 'em.
make it quick and,
Right.
and all
And
that.
This is
But-
all of
The name of this
the
one is
petites.
called Ribbons.
Yeah, and we have a kit for it.
Yes.
So,
We sure do.
and can you reach Dawn's or not?
Oh, I bet
And Dawn has been working on snowstorm stuff too. You know
this
how
is
you
the
get
first snowstorm, and this is also from a 3-yard quilt. And then I added some chenille flowers. They were supposed to be applique, but I decided to change them to chenille using our artisan fabrics, which is similar to a homespun, so they fluff up really nice.
Yeah. So we will have.
And I learned to quilt it. I did.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did.
that's
Echo quilting
right.
is what it's called on the back of it. So I am slowly learning how to use my machine to quilt projects
good.
too. So
awesome.
I was going to say I have been working on the Shop Hop table runner.
Yes.
I don't have the sample here because gotta wait until Shop Hop.
Yeah.
But Shop Hop will be the end of April, the beginning of May. So if you think about it, you know, put it on your calendar so that it's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that the Minnesota one or the?
this is the Crossing Borders one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think the Minnesota Shop Hop is kind of around the same time, but I don't know
Yes.
the exact
Girls
dates.
first.
But
Yes.
we'll get that to
Yeah.
you later. So, but anyway, if you want to post pictures of what you worked on during the snowstorm, please share it on Facebook.
let us see.
So, yeah.
Bring it to the store. We'd love to see it there
Yep.
too.
All right. So we have baby flannels. They're cuddly and warm, and you can see behind me, I've got a baby quilt, and it is called Baby Log Cabin, Baby Rag Log Cabin, and we've got several of these patterns. The patterns are really cheap. They're only $4, but they give you the whole directions as to how to do the baby log cabin. And you can see we've got it with kind of jungle animals, with the zebras and the sloths and the tigers, or lions, I guess it is, the elephants, that kind of stuff.
There's some
And
tigers and bears on
yeah, and it works really good. And then we have this fabulous scissors.
Oh, yeah. I gotta
That-
have that.
I was going to
Another
say
scissors
that
with
works
this.
so nice for the rag quilt. I mean, it just clips it so nice,
Yes.
right to the point, and I don't know. I've never had any trouble going through the seam.
Okay.
With
okay.
it.
Or
You know,
even
I
the
guess-
bottom sometimes.
You know, I think it's
I love it.
short enough that it just goes right to it. You know, so it's really, really good.
It's not so hard on your hand
Yeah,
as trying
right,
to use your regular
Scissors.
sewing scissors.
right. Yeah.
I
So
would get a blister.
anyway, yeah. So anyway, we have also a 60 millimeter rotary cutter. Now, some people, which I guess kind of surprises me, but they come in and they don't realize that they can just get new blades for the rotary
Right.
cutters.
Oh.
And it's like, no, all you have to do is
Yeah,
replace the
change the
blade.
blades.
And if you don't know how to do it,
We'll do it.
we'll do it for you.
We'll show ya. Then you'll
You know,
for the
so
next
if
time.
you need just a new blade for your rotary cutter, if you break your rotary cutter though, then you do need a new one. Sorry,
And the
but
60 millimeter is really nice.
for numerous
Layers. I mean,
Yep.
you can go through 6 layers of fabric
or
easily.
works great
with
for
it.
fleece.
Yes.
And this is kind of the fleece time of the year
Yes.
too. That
Yeah.
making a tie blanket.
Yeah. The deeper pile, the 60
Yep.
millimeter is a
It's
great,
really good. Yeah.
great cutter
So-
to have.
So anyway, like I said, we've got plenty of baby flannels. We've got some with bears and rabbits and
This one
just
is
really
lions.
kind of cute. Yeah, this is a different line than what the other one is.
This
So
one coordinates with this one.
Yeah.
All these
And
all
these,
coordinate,
yeah.
and this is a different. But we've got solid colors that you can add to
Yep.
them.
and
We can go more pink if you got a little girly girl. So
yep, whatever. So anyway, that's. We also have a special on the Ruby sewing
I'm
machine
gonna show these.
going now, and okay, we'll get that. This here with the Ruby, there is a bundle that you can get to go along with it. And we do have the Ruby itself in stock, but we'd have to get the bundle ordered for you if you wanted to buy the Ruby 90. And that's an excellent
machine.
sewing machine,
Embroidery.
machine, whatever. It takes pretty much all the different sizes of the hoops, just like a lot of the other machines. And the bundle, it includes an extension table with the adjustable guide, the quilting kit, which is a self-healing cutting mat, a rotary cutting tool and replacement blades, a ruler set, a 6x12 and a 6x6, and then it's got the first industry first 5/8 inch quilt binder.
Oh, that's a neat thing. I don't
So
even
now
know that.
I'm not, I haven't seen that, so I'm not sure just what that actually is. But anyway, it says here it uses 3-inch wide strips of fabric to create a wide 5/8 inch wide binding. So
instead of the narrow
yeah.
3/8 to ½ inch that we normally
Right.
end up
Right,
with.
right. And then it also has a bobbin winder, and it has the micro tip embroidery scissors, and it has 4 different packs of needles. So that is quite a
Yes.
bundle
I think
that
I
goes
need the
with
bundle.
that. You think you need the bundle?
I
want the quilt
I
kit.
have an Epic, but I could sure use that bundle.
I don't know if you can get just the bundle by itself. I don't know. I have to do some
If you had to order
studying
it
on
to
it.
go to that, we could.
We
do
could,
it.
yeah, yeah. So anyway,
free.
yeah. And we were talking about the rag quilts. We've got this one here, which is a raggy one. It's kind of diamond shaped, which is really kind of cool. We've got it's called Rose Rag Quilt. There again, it's all raggy quilts. And raggy quilts are so easy to do. This one here is a Pearl Louise. It's called Pedal Power. And this also had some applique kind of stuff in it so that you could add your own things too if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can
So,
applique
but-
2 layers or whatever and do your ½ inch seam and clip up to that, and then when it's washed, that little edge will fray
Fray
up
up,
too and
yep.
give you dimension and softness.
Right,
So
right. So anyway, that's kind of what we've got for today. We've got classes coming
Oh
up.
yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, forgot about that beautiful quilt.
that was a snowstorm too.
That was a snowstorm one
Yeah.
too.
Dawn's been really
Yeah.
busy.
And yeah, you can see it's kind of a red, white, and blue quilt. We do have kits for it, and actually, pretty much all of the stuff that we've shown you this morning, we do have kits for.
Yep.
So, if you are at all interested in any of these kits, you can order online. You can come into the store, whatever. We do try to ship as soon as we see the online order
Yeah.
come in, but yeah. With the snowstorms, you never know what's going to happen.
Right. We may not make it here, but we
So,
try.
Okay, the upcoming classes. The first one that we have is the mystery wool class on
Right.
January 14th.
Right. That's not this Saturday, not tomorrow, but the
But-
following
yep.
one.
What
And
time?
We are going to meet at 1 o'clock till 3:30, and our first one will kind of be me explaining what we're going to do. I want my students, pupils, to learn to use their brains again and do their own design.
Get out
And
of the
I will
box
help you.
a
I
little
will
bit,
have
right?
all kinds of ideas for you. Basically, we can pick any book we have in the store and get an idea from it, and you can use it. So we can do rows, we can do a center square, and then you can put borders around it. the sky is the limit, and we can make it as big as you want to, but I suggest we start with more like a wall hanging or a small lap throw so that we don't overwhelm you. But we will be using wool that has been fused, and then we will iron it to flannel, and we're going to use a grid that's on the flannel already so that we don't have to make individual squares and sew them together. We're going to sew to the backing, and then we will just
Okay.
to the background, and then we will sew a backing on it so that it can be hung or it can be
Okay.
Yeah.
laid on top of you.
And Dawn has gotten me to take the class, so
Yes.
she wants me to start to think. I think.
Yeah. It's fun, and I'm going to have just a little machine that's called the AccuQuilt
Cutter.
die cutter. We have the large one here in the store that we use to cut 10-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips, but I have just the little one. It's called the Go, and I have templates that we can use that will cut out heart shapes, flower shapes, leaves, stems, circles for making the pennies. So that'll be available to you. So this will not be a hard class. It should be fun. It's a social activity to get together and just sit and learn the hand sewing.
Yep. Yep.
Different embroidery stitches will be taught that will be using pearl cotton to do the stitching with. So no hoop is required.
Okay.
So come join us, sign up if you can ahead of time. Otherwise, come on Saturday to find out what we're doing. Thanks.
Okay. Then the 21st, we are going to be doing a class on the Kimberbell Clear Blue Tiles, which is kind of an edge to edge. A lot of you have done the edge to edge, and this is kind of a spin-off, I guess you could say, of that. And now, I haven't personally done it. I'm hoping I can kind of take the class, but I'm also supposed to be working that day.
Oh,
So we'll
yeah.
see if I can do that or not. But anyway, Erica will be teaching that class. We're going to start at 11 o'clock, if I remember correctly. And we want you to bring a quilt sandwich so that you can kind of practice a little bit with it first. And then if you want to bring a project, we'll help you get started with that too. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching Quilts and Coffee, and we'll see you next week.
Come on
Bye.
down.